Summers, NY. AP, voters in U.S. Rep. Mike Lawler's suburban New York swing district heaped criticism on the Republican during a raucous town hall Sunday night, peppering him with questions around President Donald Trump's aggressive agenda before devolving into a chaotic chorus of boos as attendees were removed by law enforcement. The town hall in Summers, a leafy section of Lawler's Hudson Valley district, began to teeter off the rails soon after it began. The first crack emerged when Lawler, in his opening remarks, told the packed prep school auditorium, "This is what democracy looks like." Laughter crept through the crowd. A little while later, the congressman's mention of Federal Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. drew loud jeers. "So you want, for instance, petroleum-based dyes to continue?" Lawler asked in response. Republicans, in some instances, have made themselves scarce in their home districts following President Donald Trump's first few months in office, as party leadership expresses wariness of viral blowback against Republicans in vulnerable seats. Lawler, a moderate who last year won a second term and has openly expressed interest in running for governor, has instead sought to put himself in front of voters, holding a previous town hall late last month and planning more in the coming weeks. On Sunday, Lawler's staff required people to RSVP and set up a series of ground rules, including that attendees live in the district, not record at the event, refrain from shouting or standing, and be respectful of one another, of staff, and of the congressman, a sign at the door read. At one point, as Lawler was responding to a question about tariffs, law enforcement began to surround a woman in the upper stretch of the auditorium. The crowd chanted, "Let her stay, let her stay," before law enforcement picked her up and carried her out. It was unclear what exactly led to her removal. "Shame, shame, shame," the audience yelled. Lawler tried to get back on track. "Folks, tariffs are way more complicated than you want to make them.